won the game for him.
Today, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland,
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Throwing right away is Williams. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Adafe Owe from his outside linebacker spot gets him down there for a loss of 4. So much for... Coming out throwing as it leads to an early 2nd down and long. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sit through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. To the air on 3rd down is Williams. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. He'll get this complete to the rookie from Washington. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Here's Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. To throw once more, here's Williams. And again, back to Komet. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up second down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Throwing on second down is Williams. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Scott. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Swift. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Travis Jones makes a tackle. 2nd and 9. Throwing is Williams. A throw left side taken in by Komet. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and throw with Williams. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th. Santos' kick is up and through, and it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46. Play action. It's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. They go play action with Jackson. They'll roll him out right. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Play action. Now Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. To the air, Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Ball on the 39. Here's second and a yard. On play action, here's Williams. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And boy, from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not. Nothing doing on second and third down after that 9-yard gain on first. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on fourth down. They'll try it now with Swift. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. He'll keep it himself. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Williams to the air on 2nd down. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Looking to throw is Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not.
Touchdown, Bears! DJ Moore from 10 yards out. And the Bears have retaken the lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive, and it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. This Ravens offense heads back out there, led by Lamar Jackson. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes, too.
And what I love about...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. To throw, Williams. Going deep here for Allen. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Williams. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. On is Santos for the Bears field goal. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 57 yards. And the Ravens take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. And no doubt that changes things. Instead of putting 3 more points on the board, they surrender 6 the other way, and they also surrender the lead.
My math's not that great, but that's a 9-point swing, likely to become 10 after they add the extra point.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On second down, here's Williams. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So we've reached half. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Set at the line for this next drive. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. They go play action now. Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bears are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. On first down, here's Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be second down.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a halt. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Looking to throw. Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down. Operating from the gun. Williams. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They give to Johnson going right. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. to throw. Williams. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 21. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. They will run straight ahead with Swift. Brought down at the 20.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
On third and a yard, it's Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Bears are going to have a first and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And different running back, same result as they stop him behind the line. So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. And that is incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Santos' kick is up and through, and the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier. And this time, there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
Ravens offense getting set and ready for this next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he'll be taken down right there at the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing is Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Jackson throwing complete there to Flowers. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Rolling to his right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. He'll buy some time, and he will get into the end zone. It's so a two-score advantage as the lead swells to 9. So they try to make it a two-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A two-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Throw right side taken in by Adunze. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. From the gun, here's Williams. Quick slant complete to Keenan Allen. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. Now 2nd down and a few inches. To the air once more. Williams able to find Kmet. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Williams. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now 1st and goal. Throwing again here, Williams. Touchdown! DeAndre Swift. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Henry up the middle. And he has the Ravens first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Throwing now is Jackson. Yet again, targeting and fighting Mark Andrews. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Now Jackson. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Jackson to throw. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Tucker now for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. So it's a win here for the Ravens. And it was just too much for Lamar Jackson. He really played well.
Yeah, what struck me was how composed he...
Today, from Nissan.
The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And off we go from Nashville. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Motion man is Berrios. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they've run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
It'll be a gain of 5. And now 1 yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run for it with Achane. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. 2 now on first down. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll send a receiver in motion left. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. On this one, and may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Back to the ground, Achane. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry. We're scoreless after 1. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. His pass caught at the 4. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by a 3rd-round pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma State. It's Mason Rudolph.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Levis now off of play action. He's across midfield. And finally brought down at the 38. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. off the play fake. Levis under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Play action now. Levis. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. They go play action. Here's Levis. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Levis to throw off play action. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. Pollard will take it up the gut. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Going to run again here with Pollard. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Levis looking to throw. Steps away to his left. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Will Levis, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Full connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the drive was capped off with a touchdown run by Will Levis. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
2nd and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 2 to Tyreek for the Miami first. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he completes it to Berrios. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Tua now on first down. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Tua setting up shop to throw again. It's caught. Smith. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Here's Tua. Touchdown. Alec Ingold. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Back to throw, it's Levis. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Levis.
Airing one out for Boyd. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line. So we've reached halftime. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the 3rd.
Now, they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line. He completes it to Ridley. Touchdown, Titans. Calvin Ridley, 44 yards.
And the Titans are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And we are tied at 14. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays.
And it's Calvin Ridley who finishes it off with a touchdown reception.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Now Tua.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Looking to pass. Tua. And he'll complete this one to Barrios. Down the left sideline. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards.
Mostert going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk.
2nd and goal from the 1. Tua going to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So what a turn of events there. You're driving to take the lead in this third quarter, but then one mistake, and you're watching the ball being returned for a touchdown.
Certainly a great example of how focus has to be there on every play, doesn't it, partner? You can't get complacent, and I think that he did. He's got him moving downfield, but that's a play where he just shouldn't have thrown the football, and it ultimately could wind up costing him the ball game.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Levis sets up to throw here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Again to Calvin Ridley, and he's got it once more. And he's brought down. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jalen Phillips picks up his second sack of the afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now Levis. This one caught by Ridley. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
12 more yards there and another first down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Working from the gun, here's Levis. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
Full connects on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and set.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here at the 30-yard line. Miami set to take over. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Achane on the counter.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Again, it's Achane.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Tua sets up to pass it.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a first down. Threw a fastball when that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. One of these quarterbacks going to learn. You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
3rd and short. It's Levis. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. They'll roll him out right.
He finds his man, Pollard.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Levis. Okakwo holds it in left side.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Here's Levis.
Flush to his right. And it's a Titans touchdown.
Nick Westbrook-Akine from 4 yards out. And the Titans have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here this fourth quarter.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead now up to 14. So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards. And it ends with a Tennessee score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Tua.
Got a man, it's Barrios complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Here comes 2nd down. Here's Tua. He's got it complete to Waddle. And Waddle going to have a Dolphins first down as he'll get this up to midfield.
The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Throwing Tua. That'll be caught by Hill.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 37. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
Now Tua.
He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Now Tua. He'll dump this off to Achane.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Well, somebody lit a fire.
Today, from M&T Bank Stadium in
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Working out of the gun is Nix. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Deontay Hardy deep for Baltimore. This is taken at about the 14. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
And he remains the league's premier rushing threat and one of the biggest playmakers among quarterbacks. His goal each and every season, continue to expand his game as a passer and become well-rounded. All those highlight reel plays you see, they come off the fact that he can run it, throw it, and scares defenses every time he takes a snap.
They go play action with Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he'll be ridden out of bounds all the way down at the 15-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 45 yards. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Not quite enough to get into the end zone, but what a nice play there. He makes the catch, tries to turn upfield and get to the pylon, but doesn't quite get there. So they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal from very short range.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The drive summary that time, 5 plays, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to get the football back at their own 17. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Play action. Now Jackson sliding out of the pocket. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they go to work on a first and goal. Inside handoff, Henry. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be second and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays, and it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Denver's offense now set to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Nix to the air. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
And Brandon, how many times have we talked with these rookies out there, and then we finally hear from them that the game slowed down and they're able to handle things? Not so far for this rookie, because right now, back-to-back drives, they picked him off. Not college football anymore. He's got to find a way to handle what these defenses throw at him.
There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point. And that makes the score 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know... There he goes, right side. He may go. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Marvin Mims 75 yards. And the Broncos are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Zay Flowers and the Raven offense back onto the field, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but his shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact. Play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Jackson throwing complete there to Flowers. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 42. 23 yards the pickup there. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 42-yard line. They go play action now. Jackson rolling to his right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Now it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A great play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens take a 3-touchdown lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And this is incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
3rd and 2. Here's Nix. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Zay Flowers and his offense about to begin their next drive. He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver, because they need a quarterback throwing it accurately, people to block for the quarterback, so many other variables. But boy, he's getting it done, and in a big way. Right now, He wants to rock that every snap.
And he's counting his yards in the hundreds, not the tens. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And down inside the 15 he goes. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Ravens continue to pull away here in this 1st half. Tucker with the extra point. And the rout is on here in this 1st half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. He'll drop this down to Williams. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they'll call the timeout. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this 1st half. A final shot before break. Nix, he's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, and that is incomplete. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan, an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the 2nd half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Zay Flowers and the Raven offense back onto the field. A monster game so far, 3rd quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. Jackson on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's got this down to the 35. Jackson to Andrews on that one. 1st down, Baltimore. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Flowers. 23 yards the pickup there. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Again, it's Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Nix. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. We're in Baltimore, third quarter action, 2nd and 10. To throw is Nix. Got a man, that's Lil Jordan Humphrey. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Nix to throw on first down. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Rolling to his right. And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15.
That is definitely what we call a defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson. When you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 39-yard line. Jackson now. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bonito. And the Broncos are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
Now Jackson on first down. They'll roll him out right. Throw caught by Flowers. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Throwing is Jackson. And he rifles one incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one.
On third down, Henry. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves to James. Throwing now, Jackson on first down, sliding out of the pocket. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. Now it's Jackson. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now it's Nix, quickly into the hands of Mims. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing Nix. He'll get that complete to Vele. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Here's Nix. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. To throw, here's Nix. Into the hands of his receiver, Humphrey. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Nix to throw again. is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down. They're going. It's Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one.